Okay, literally stop scrolling. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share something with you from a powerful piece of content by the channel at MH short 4321 that will absolutely give you goosebumps. It's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about sacrifice. Welcome to our latest explainer. The creator right off the bat makes a super bold claim. This isn't just ancient history, this is your life. So really, don't skip this one. As-salamu alaykum, and let's dive into these real lessons from Islam and the Ahlul Bayt that are meant to change your life. Not just once a year, but every single day. History or your life? It's a question that just totally forces us to rethink our whole perspective right from the jump. The creator is basically urging us to stop looking at Karbala through, the lens of some dusty old history book. Instead, this is framed as a living, breathing blueprint for right now. It's a pretty provocative stance, right? The source is hammering home that this isn't just stuff that happened centuries ago. It's a direct reflection of the choices you and I face today. 3 lessons that apply every single day, not just once a year. Because the crucial takeaway here is that we aren't just talking about a story to remember during Muharram. The channel breaks down 3 real, actionable lessons that honestly just hit different. These are meant to completely change how you view your daily problems, your personal dignity, and your overall purpose. Lesson 1, Truth over Numbers. 72. I just want you to take a second and let that number really sink in. According to the history highlighted by the channel, Imam Hussain stood with just 72 people against an army of thousands. Literally, 72 against thousands. And here's the wild part the source points out. He didn't hesitate, not for one single second. The contrast there is just absolutely staggering. How many people are on your side versus whether you are on the right side? Here's what nobody tells you. It's really not about how many people are backing you up. It's entirely about whether you're on the right side. Imam Hussain proved that one single man standing with the truth is vastly stronger than a massive army built on lies. It totally flips how we usually measure power. Remember Karbala. At school, at work, with friends. Think about your everyday life. The creator makes the point that when everyone around you is doing something wrong and you're the only one saying no, remember Karbala. You aren't weak for standing alone. Actually, scratch that. Taking that lonely stand makes you Hussaini. It reframes feeling left out into a literal badge of honor. So let's move right along to lesson 2, dignity over comfort. The choice. 3 days of thirst versus bowing to Yazid for water, gold, and power. Just imagine how dire this was. They cut off the water for 3 whole days. Babies are crying, mothers are suffering under this intense heat. And right across from all that pain, Yazid's army offers a super tempting way out. Just say yes to us and we'll give you everything. Water, gold, power. Ultimate comfort. But the price is your submission. Hayhat minna zillah. Never will we accept humiliation. That was the response to the offer. Imam Hussain chose immense physical thirst over bowing to Yazid. It's just this incredible, uncompromising line in the sand, rejecting humiliation at absolutely all costs. Trading dignity for comfort. A little money, a little fame, a little ease. The creator turns this into a huge challenge for us today. Like, how many times do we sell out our dignity for comfort? We trade it for a little bit of money, a little fame, or just an easier path. And we totally forget who we are. Karbala teaches us that your dignity is always, always worth more than your comfort. Okay, lesson 3, women carrying the message. Standing in Yazid's court, in chains, she roared. This one really hits different. After the men were martyred, who carried the message? The source highlights the incredibly empowering story of Bibi Zainab. Even with chains on her wrists, standing there as a captive, she didn't just cry silently. She roared. She spoke up, she challenged them, and she made Yazid regret everything. Bibi Zainab's vital roles after the tragedy: the first speaker, the first activist, the first protector of truth. The explainer makes it clear that without her carrying this message, the sacrifices of Karbala might have been totally forgotten. She was literally the first activist and protector of the truth right after the tragedy. She became the voice of the revolution when everyone else was silenced. To every sister watching, you are the continuation of Zainab. The creator speaks directly to the women watching here. It's such an empowering claim. Your voice matters. Your strength matters. And you should never, ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Which brings us to our final point: courage every single day. where these lessons apply: your Monday morning, your exam, your job, your marriage, your entire life. So listen carefully. Standing for truth even if you're alone, never selling out your dignity, and using your voice, these aren't just things to think about during a religious holiday. These are for your Monday morning, your exams, your job, your entire life. He died so you would live with courage every single day. If you take away just one single thing from this explainer today, the channel wants it to be this: Imam Hussain didn't sacrifice everything just so Islam could be a story you hear once a year. The whole point is that he did it so you would be inspired to live with real, everyday courage. Like, subscribe to @MHMonir short 4321 and comment Ya Hussein. If this message touched your heart, the creator really encourages you to engage with their channel. Liking, subscribing, it helps spread the message of the Ahlul Bayt to more people who really need it. And dropping a Ya Hussein in the comments helps build a community around these exact values. Are you living the lessons of Karbala today, or just remembering them once a year? I'm going to leave you with that final provocative thought from the source. Are you actually living these lessons of truth and dignity, or just remembering them annually? Let that sit with you. May we all be worthy of the sacrifice of Karbala. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.